Okay. You guys all set out there? Yeah, go for it.
Okay, all right, getting prepared to go on the road again in conference, going to play a very solid Memphis team. When you look at him, I mean, their quarterback, he's a really good quarterback, throws the ball really well. Their kicking game is one of the best in our league, if not the best, as far as their kicker and their punter goes. Their defense has done a good job, specifically against the run. They got a safety that's one of the best defensive players, in our league. So going on the road, last time we went on the road, we didn't handle it very well. We really expect our guys to be in a different spot. We had a big win this weekend. I think everybody knows that. And we got momentum. We need to carry it over, and we need to play that way with that same energy and that same approach. Each game moving forward. I think Memphis had a off week, which that's always time they can spend more time, on their opponent, spend more time on getting their things cleaned up and all that. So we expect to get their best. Questions?
Just reflecting back on Saturday after reviewing the film and everything, how did you like how resilient your team was? Obviously starting quarterback goes out, Mikey comes in, there's turnovers, and then you go down and they have to march down the field to score to win the game. How did you like that aspect of your offense?
Yeah, it was, of course, you're looking at it, we had the two turnovers in the red zone, which would have led to points if we'd have held on the ball, and I think we could have won the game a little easier. But like I said, I think the big thing is a lot of times it's how you win the game. And we got a chance to feel the real pressure against a quality opponent, a championship type program. And, the fact that, we're able to score, and then, championship program, they go back and score. And then we were able to go back and score. And then, Mikey was in there, and the team rallied around him. And it was just a good way to win a football game that will help us moving forward, I truly believe. So, it was big in a lot of different ways.
How is John Rice Plumlee doing today, and what's his status for this?
Yeah, we're just going to go day to day with it. We'll check on him here in just a little bit. I know he's been with the trainers and all that. So we'll just take it day by day this week, and we'll see where he's at.
Now that you had some time to digest the Cincy win, we had mentioned last week that this is going to be the toughest challenge for the offensive line. How do you feel like they delivered?
Yeah, I thought they did an outstanding job, rushing for over 250 yards against that defense, and protecting our quarterback really well when we threw it, especially in the last two drives there, and just did a great job. So I think they're starting to come together, and like we talked about, and so that was a really good performance by them.
Are there any other factors aside from John Rice's help as to who starts a quarterback against Memphis?
No. Like I said, we're going to take it day by day, as far as that goes. We've got two guys I think obviously we can win with. I think everybody knew that coming in, but we'll just take it day by day with John Rice right now.
So if John Rice is healthy, he will start?
Well, we're going to take it day by day, and that's the plan. We'll see what happens.
Gus, R.J. Harvey having that moment, he's kind of worked his way, to have those big moments back from the knee injury, be a part of this running back rotation, and now be, the guy on the final drive that scores that touchdown. For someone that's been through what he's been through, what did that mean to you personally to see that for him?
Yeah. He's one of, the guys on the team that has a lot of respect for. He's overcome a lot of adversity, works hard, and just does a great job. And, he's been coming on. He's been getting more and more confidence. And, he was a quarterback, 2 years ago, still learning to play the running back role. And, between Johnny and Bowser and him, we got three real guys, and, three guys that'll have a good chance of playing the NFL. So he did a good job of that last run. Obviously was really a really good run. It was really good blocking up front, our right side, and Alec Holler sealed it, and he kind of went through there and made two guys miss. And he's doing a great job of being patient in the zone. He bounced a couple, pressed the point, bounced a couple. That was real impressive too.
With Mikey in at quarterback, how does the play calling change, if at all?
We didn't change anything. We ran our offense, and he's capable of running the same offense and all that. And, he did a good job executing it.
Gus, last time you guys left the state, obviously you didn't play to your full potential, as you have said, against ECU. So what do you need to do differently when you head out to Memphis to get a different result?
Yeah, I just told our team it's a mindset and approach. Just the way we approach it, and that starts with me. And, you know, and the guys, I really feel strong that we'll learn from that experience. You know, college football, there's more parity in college football than ever before. And, you know, every week you have to bring your lunch. You got to bring your A game. And obviously we didn't do that, but lesson learned. I really think our guys will be a different approach, you know, with not only this game, but that we got some other road games too.
Coach, what are some of the challenges you feel like this Memphis team will face, and how do you avoid falling into like that trap, so to speak?
Yeah, I think just what we just talked about, the way that things happened 2 weeks ago, I don't think there'll be any more traps. You know, I mean, we got to bring our lunch, and our guys understand that, and our coaches understand that, and you know, and we're going to get their best effort. I mean, they got a chance to go, you know, to heal up too. That's always good. When you have off week, you actually get guys to get healed up, and you know, so there's a lot of advantages. Them playing at home, having an off week, us having a big emotional game, physical game. So I mean, we're going to have to be ready. And I think because of that lesson learned 2 weeks ago, I really feel strong that we'll not do that again.
Josh was named Defensive Player of the Week in the conference. When you look back and looked at the film, what did you like most about the way he performed?
Yeah, I mean, he was playing at a high level. He was playing with great physicality, great effort. His emotional energy, other guys fed off. It was real impressive. And the thing about him, he's been consistent. He's played at a high level really all year. Now he's turned into a dominant player. He's turned into one of the best defensive players in our league. So really happy for him.
Coach, you've been talking about how the better teams improve later in the year. What do you feel like you saw from this team last week? That's the thing you would take away that they improved on this week?
Yeah, I mean, we stopped the run against a team that can really run it. And, you know, give them credit that last run. You know, we were kind of one of those deals that it was, you know, hey, are they going to run it or are they going to pass it? It's the last drive, and we had a little pass stunt, and they ran it, and they had a good call against that. But for the most part, I mean, we got after them that standpoint, and we were able to run the ball. You know, so you're going against a quality team, you're able to stop the run and run the ball. I mean, that's a sign of growth as far as a team getting better.
There's some big news coming out of the Big 12 yesterday with their new TV rights agreement. I guess it's supposed to be officially announced, but they have an extension. They're going to be on Fox and ESPN for the longer term, 6 years. They're going to get a raise from the previous contract. Looks like right now the conference maybe is number 3 in terms of Power 5 conference in terms of total distribution in a couple years. Just how big is that for the UCF program?
Yeah, I mean, it's real big. That was great news, and we kind of knew something was going to come here pretty quick. So that was great news, timing wise. That's a big part of being successful in college football, and generating the money and the TV money and all that. So that's a good shot in the arm, you know, for sure.
Obviously, the win keeps you in the conference title race, but what can an emotional win like that do for the team's confidence moving forward?
Yeah, you know, when you get to the second half of the season, I say it all the time, there's very few teams that get better. And you saw us take that next step, so that was encouraging. But it's week to week, like I was saying. I mean, like, you got to bring your lunch every week, and it's hard to do. And especially when you're on the road. So this will be a good challenge for us. And you know, I'm looking forward to watching our guys respond. And but, you know, it was really encouraging to see us get better and take that next step.
Coach, I know Mikey doesn't get a lot of credit for his running ability, but Leah's last, not only this game, but also in spring, he was running around pretty good. Do you feel like he has enough athletically to get it done with his speed?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the spring, I mean, you could tell he was faster and stronger, and of course, you know, he made, we had max protection on that one, came back and he made a run, actually outran the linebacker to get to the sideline, so he's stronger, he's faster than he was last year, and, you know, he can make some plays with his feet.
Gus, you talked about, you know, how to win is sometimes more important. Like the way you guys win, sometimes is the important takeaway. This wasn't a game you just played where everything went according to plan. You had adversity, you had a quarterback change, you had some turnovers against a really good team. How do you compare a win like that that's an absolute war against a really good team to one that kind of just goes according to plan?
You talking about the
like
next
the
game?
Feeling, like the Cincinnati game, like the feeling of getting through that game compared to one that's just...
From a coach standpoint, after it's over, I'm glad it turned out like it did. All right, during the game, I wish we'd have scored those two and won by 17 points. Okay, that's what I wish. Like, but after it played out like it did, you go, I'm glad it did that, because that's what our team needed. Because in college football, there's very few times that you get a chance to really, the pressure is on, you either get it done or you don't. And are you going to respond? And our team responded in a couple situations like that, not just one the other night, against a championship program. So that was really good, but you know, it wouldn't hurt my feelings to win by 17 points either.
How valuable is Ricky Barber to this defense? I know T-Will said last night it might have been
Yeah.
his best game this season. He was getting after the quarterback quite a bit.
Yeah, Ricky's a dominant player. He's a dominant player. When he plays like he can play, he can't be blocked in one-on-one, I don't think. He was really good against the run. He was really good. He hit the quarterback numerous times. You know, and he took his game to the next level. We challenged our guys. I mean, this time of year, your best players have to play their best, and that's how you win. And he definitely did that, and it was really good to see.
How encouraging was it for you to see some of the defensive backs make plays on those 50-50 balls that we didn't make during that ECU game where they got beat a lot?
Yeah, it was good. You know, we got some really talented defensive backs, and they challenge guys. You know, we play a lot of man. You play a lot of man. You're on an island by yourself, and that ain't easy to do. And our guys responded and made plays when they had to.
Well, it's Halloween, Coach. Happy Halloween. What was your?
It's Halloween.
It is Halloween. What was?
I didn't know it was. Okay.
So, what was your favorite Halloween costume when you were a kid?
Oh gosh, I don't know, man. I really can't remember. I did the trick or treat deal though, but I can't remember exactly what.
You got favorite candy though?
Gosh, no, not really. I'm pretty boring. So sorry about that.
Coach, you had a birthday last week. Did you get a chance to celebrate at all? It was a stat going around that you're 10-1 on games after your birthday.
Really?
Yeah. What?
You know
we have
what?
more birthdays?
No, you know, I've been coaching all my life, so the birthdays are usually right in the middle, so you don't really celebrate. But I will tell you this, once we got home, I had some family and friends, so we got to spend about 4 hours together, so there was a little bit of birthday celebration, but I was so fired up about the game, I didn't really think about myself, but it was a really good time.
Good stuff.
All right, thank you all.
Thanks, guys.